Would you rather vomit marbles or sweat cheese?
Vomit marbles, I hate cheese.
Right, okay, good answer. Good.
Vomit marbles, any day.
I'm sorry, like, how is that a relevant question?
Sweat cheese. I love cheese. It's way better.
Well,
You
you're not
wanna
worried
vomit
about
marbles?
You're not worried about the smell.
No.
Unless it's melted. I can eat melted cheese, not cold cheese.
You'd rather vomit marbles?
Yeah.
And sweat cheese. Okay.
Yeah.
Sweat cheese.
Sweat cheese. Was there any particular reason for that, or just?
Any sort of cheese?
Cheddar.
Cheddar, yeah. What sort of cheese?
Blue cheese.
Blue cheese.
Gorgonzola. Delicious. You guys like gorgonzola?
I love it. I love it.
What would you say the worst thing you've done, like the most morally abhorrent thing you can think of that you've done since you've been at uni?
Since I've been at university, become a law student.
Yeah, no, I just don't think there's like, I don't think there's anything that, you know, I'm not the kind of guy that, you know, does really like crazy or extreme stuff. I genuinely think that I'm quite a, you know, sensible person.
Probably fail law in first year. That's pretty bad.
That is pretty bad.
Why did you fail?
Just found it a little bit tough. It was hard course.
Do you think that that could be applied to sort of an SU president role? Similar failure? No.
Not at all. I feel it's changed my outlook. I've now become a lot more determined, a lot more committed, hard-working.
Next.
I just didn't really enjoy Freshers Week, really.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't enjoy Freshers Week very much. I nearly dropped out of uni, so...
But at the end of the day, I can't really think, I'm not that kind of, you know, crazy guy.
No.
Speaking briefly about the other candidates, if you had to eat another candidate, which candidate would it be and how would you cook them?
If I had to eat another candidate, I reckon I'd probably eat Manda.
Mm.
Or Manda, sorry if I pronounced it wrong. And I reckon I'd like, what do you call it, like, I was going to say spit roast, that sounds really weird.
I was gonna say something I can't say.
I know, no how's barred.
Open.
It was gonna be sexually crass.
I think Johnny Lawrence.
Mandel Jr. I'd fry him. Slice him up. I'd dice him because I don't have a frying pan big enough to cook him. So you'd have to cut him up into, I don't know, 1 centimetre by 1 centimetre cubes. A bit of olive oil.
A potion, like a cauldron and that kind of stuff.
No, how
With a courgette?
Cauldron.
Oh, you just cook them in the cauldron? Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Cauldron.
Peppers. Then maybe a chopped tomato puree with some herbs.
Okay.
On top of some penne.
So sort of a bolognese inspired dish?
Yeah, definitely.
Tom Hicks,
Mm-hmm.
sort of like a spit roast. I feel he's got a lot of lean meat on him.
I'd probably eat Callum Morris, because I know he ate me earlier, so...
Straight away.
I'd
Interesting.
probably sort of eat him back.
You mentioned earlier that you were great at in singing.
Yes.
Which song do you think best describes your attitude to the SU? And could you sing it for us?
I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it.
So we're never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you.
It's the Prodigy one. Firestarter!
Simply the best. Better than all the rest.
I guess I'd start by opening my, open the turpentine, pour the turpentine on the wall, and then flick a match.
And
And then you go mental.
then you are a fire
Kick
starter.
stuff.
Let's get physical, physical. I wanna get physical, physical.
Working 9 till 5, what a way to make a living.
If I were to take a poo in a sink, which varsity event would you cancel as a result?
At the end of the day, the varsity... I'm not going to comment on the varsity event, because at the end of the day, it's nothing that I was to do with. It happened before I came into office. So at the end of the day, that decision was made before I came in.
So at
I can't really comment.
So you wouldn't cancel darts if I put it in a sink?
I can't comment.
And 100% wasn't you that pooed in the sink.
No comment, yeah, no.
And
If
my
I
dad
were a
was
goat and your dad was a thimble,
Sure.
what would that make God?
A farmer.
Sure, well, I mean, that's a big question. I guess I subscribe to a pantheist approach. So, God is one with nature and science, and the incremental change that we make
So
on
God
a daily
would be
basis.
the goat and the thimble.
It would be the goat and the thimble, and you and me, and everything. We are all godheads looking out on the world. The universe turned conscious, examining itself.
A ninja.
Well, given that he's omnipotent, he'd be both a thimble and a goat and me.
One last question. How would you weigh your head?
If you had to weigh your head and not the rest of your body.
I'd have to die, wouldn't I?
Oh, they do it with babies, don't they? There's got to be a way of doing it. I don't know, stick it on scales, cut it off, I don't care. I cut it off.
I would just tilt my head to the side and put a weight scale on the table or something like that.
Not like this. Or I guess we could wait until I died.
We could.
But that has the downside of,
Mhm.
Of your death.
of being dead.
You couldn't be SU president if you were dead.
If you were dead.
Well, that you probably could. Oh.
I want to win the SU election.
Because it would give everyone an erection.
Because I love it so much, I'll go out and party during the erection section.
If I don't, I might have to have a resurrection.
I want to win the SU election because if I do, it'll give me an erection.
Because I believe I can be the best candidate and the best selection.
Put me as your number one selection.
Yeah, nice! Oh, yeah. Would it give you erection?
He's got one now,
It's had it all night actually.
not just me.